Ohio gozaimasu from Tokyo. It is day 4 here on EF Ultimate Break's highlights of Japan tour. Super excited. We have the next 2 full days free here in Tokyo, except EF added a bunch of optional excursions that I've signed up for. So today we are going to TeamLabs Planets. Very excited about that. It's like a full day excursion. Can't wait. It's like one of the big things to do here. And then some of us are going to a baseball game later, which is also very exciting. I love baseball. Baseball's huge here in Japan, so it should be a fun experience. Love watching baseball, love cultural experiences, so it should be the perfect day. We're just waiting for our tour director right now. He's a little late to our meeting point. Yeah, that's all I'll say about that, but should be a fun day. This video is going to cover today and tomorrow, which is also a free day, but also has an optional excursion. I'll get into that later, but I'm going to go get ready for TeamLabs, and I'll take you along with me. I can't wait. Yay. I love Japan. Okay, see you later. Alrighty, let's talk about the days, day 4 and 5. It was so much fun. A few optional excursions, a little free time. Super fun exploring Tokyo. I have my notes ready, so hopefully I pronounce everything correctly. So first up on day 4, we had the optional TeamLabs excursion, which cost $50. TeamLabs is like one of the most popular things to do in Tokyo, and while you're paying a little more if you book it with EF, it's really nice because 1, you don't have to worry about getting tickets because they do sell out. And 2, you're going with all of your friends from the tour. So you have people to take pictures with you and have fun with and explore the whole thing with. So I was glad that I booked it with EF. So we went to the planets one, which I think is the best one, I think my tour director said. So you go in and first you do the water section, which is the big one, which you probably see on social media and stuff. You're barefoot for the whole thing. You walk through water. There's a bubble section. There's one where you're knee deep in this warm water, and there's a bunch of lights and stuff. It's really cool, super interactive. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it because it's interactive art, and I'm not really an art person, but it's not. It's a big playground. So much fun. Love TeamLabs. And after you're done with the water one, there's 3 more sections. There's they're very small compared to the water one, so you don't need that much time. But there's the forest, which is active, the garden, which is cutesy with flowers and stuff, and then there's just the outdoor by the cafe. There's a few pieces of art that you can climb on. So after that, so it's called TeamLabs, the excursion, but there's a few stops on it. So the second stop, we went to Toyoshi Senkayaku Banari, if I'm saying that correctly. It's this market, half indoor, half outdoor. It's right by TeamLabs. It's really known for its fish kind of stuff, but we had free time there to get lunch on our own, so that was good. I just got it was big, a big bao bun and this little potato thing, and then we got ice cream. Then we had some time to walk around there. After, there was one more stop, so it was a full day. We left at 9 a.m. So our third stop was Odaiba Island, which is we went to I think it's called Diver Tokyo or something. It's this big shopping mall. It has this big transformer looking thing. It's not actually a transformer, but I don't know what it's called. But we went there. There's a replica Statue of Liberty. It was kind of weird. It was basically just a big mall. At that point, I was so tired. Me and the girls just got some coffee and sat down. But so we had some free time there. If you like to shop, it was great. They had a ton of different niche stores for anime. There was a Hello Kitty store, all kinds of stuff. So I think a lot of people really did appreciate the free time there. We were just very tired. So we were done there at 4:30. Then we had the evening free. Me and a couple people went to a baseball game, which was super fun. We went to a Swallows game because they were the only ones playing. I know the Giants at the Tokyo Dome, they're the big ones, but they weren't in town. So we went to the Swallows game. It was really cool. Completely different than baseball games in the US. It's really cool because so they have a designated visitor section, and then the rest is all home fans. And when your team is batting, you get up and you cheer, and there's all these different cheers that they do. But then when your team is pitching, you sit down and it's quiet. So when the Swallows were pitching, you could hear the visitor section, which was out in left field, all cheering and stuff. Everyone else was just sitting watching. And then as soon as the inning switched and it was the bottom of the inning and the Swallows were up, it got up like everyone got up, everyone was loud. There was like this whole like little band to like signal the cheers, and the visitors team would sit down and they were quiet. It was really cool. And the seventh inning stretch was different than what we do in the US. No, take me out to the ball game. So overall it was so cool. If you can go to a baseball game, even if you don't like baseball, it's a really cool experience. So that was a ton of fun. And then after that we met the rest of the group at some bars and clubs in Shibuya. So my tour director, he's really good about like the going out stuff, which has been a lot of fun. So that was day 4. So if you don't do the TeamLabs excursion, your whole day is free. So if you have something else you want to do in Tokyo that's not TeamLabs, by all means go for it. But I love the TeamLabs. I would highly recommend it. And then day 5, we had a whole free morning. So more free time. If you're doing all the excursions, this is like your one free morning or your one set of free time in Tokyo. So me and I think there were 6 of us went we took the train into Shibuya. We did the Nintendo store where I dropped a lot of money. A lot of money, I'll just say that. But Nintendo's like my favorite thing, and that's all the shopping I'm pretty much gonna do here, other than like little souvenirs here and there. So we did that. There's a Pokemon Center on that same level. Tons of other like anime, like those type of shops. So it was really fun. Then we just got coffee and kind of wandered, stopped for some food. But we didn't have that much time because then in the afternoon on day 5, there's another optional excursion, which is the Shimokitazawa neighborhood visit. And Shimokitazawa is like the thrifting neighborhood. It's kind of like a trendy shopping neighborhood here in Tokyo. So the excursion cost $25. And I think that's pretty much just to pay for like our tour director's time, because basically we left the hotel at 1 p.m. Me and my group, we just met them there because we were already out exploring. But so it takes like the whole afternoon. You're gonna go there, take the train to the neighborhood from the hotel, do a short little like orientation walk, and then you have free time to shop. We were all very disappointed in the thrift vibes there in the neighborhood because we had heard such good things and it was supposed to be like such a good shopping day, but everything's actually like really expensive. And like I don't mind paying good money for good clothes, but like a graphic t-shirt that you could get for like $10 in the US goes for like 55 or 60 bucks in that neighborhood. It's crazy. Unless you just enjoy like thrift shopping and stuff and like wandering, it's maybe not the most fun like neighborhood and kind of what we thought it was gonna be. So we ended up just finding a bar and getting some coffee and drinks. But then after, so what is included with the excursion is then you go to like this really cute craft brewery in the neighborhood and you get a free beer. So that's kind of what part of the $25 goes for. And that was really fun. Most of us ended up getting multiple beers. The beer was pretty good. I got like this raspberry sour, my go-to. Very good. So we hung out there, had some apps, had some drinks, just hung out, and then that's like the end of the excursion. But again, because my tour director is so cool, he took us all then to Golden Guy, which is another one of like the famous neighborhoods here where there's a lot of like these very small, tiny bars. They're all these alleyways like in a line, and you walk down them and there's just a ton of bars that seat like 4 to like 10 people max. Very small but very cute. And there's so many of them, so like you could always find a seat. You just need to kind of like wander. So we ended up ending the day there drinking. Probably too much, but you know, we're all having fun. So that was our day. So if you don't want to do like the Golden Guy, and if you have a different tour director than me, they probably won't even take you. Like you'll have the night free after the excursion if you do it. But yeah, so days 4 and 5 totally optional. If you want, you have to plan your days. You could do the 2 excursions. If you want 2 days of free time, you could do that too. It's totally up to you. Definitely would do TeamLabs. The neighborhood was hit or miss. Like if you have something else you want to do, you could probably skip it. But if you just want to hang out with the group and shop and drink, I think it's a good excursion. So that was day 4 and 5. That was my 3rd video on Tokyo. That's crazy. I love Tokyo. Very fun. I'm excited to see more of Japan. So next week, come back because we are heading to Hakone. Hopefully see Mount Fuji. We're gonna stay in like these traditional hotels and stuff. So it should be very fun. Come back next week for that. And if you haven't already, make sure you check out my last 2 videos for even more of Tokyo. And yeah, I'll sign off from Japan. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next week for even more. Bye!